was, Chuck?
Table 8.
This was about the,
Dashboards, portals?
okay, I know. She had a wealth of information about the dashboard. Similar again to 3C, but we did talk about a couple of different things. One with the dashboard, okay, we were kind of self-centered. It was all about teachers, right? So we wanted to have the teachers be able to do a couple of things. One was collaborate through the use of the way we saw Natasha up there this morning with Teams, so that everything is just not words, but also using that portal to have teachers model their lessons for other teachers in the collaborative piece. We also, come on guys, jump in, it's kind of late. There was one other one important that we talked about it first.
Oh, we thought that it should have, we wanted it to have the Illinois teacher information in there so you could see your own, follow your own. We talked about professional development, your certifications, your professional development credits and all of that. And then maybe some type of app that you could, have to your phone as part of it. So you set up your subscriptions and maybe, you're in your classroom and say a student has some issues, the teacher can make some notes and anybody that's connected to that student could get that alert.
Right.
We sort of talked about building an ad hoc network built around that student. So the parents, the student themselves, whatever teachers are involved with that student can sort of push notifications to that network. If somebody's having a problem in something, they can push that notification out and it'll instantly pop up on the phone of all the other teachers that are involved with them. So they
We thought that'd be really good for special
have a more
education
holistic
And the
view.
RTI
and the RTI process.
So that anybody connected to that student could have a piece of that information, or all of it.
I want to make sure that I actually understood that. So a collaboration group that is student-concentric, student-concentric. But in addition to that, you mentioned peer groups in terms of educators.
Well, groups of people that are connected to that student or that you could add. So say, for instance, I'm not the teacher for that student, but maybe I do RTI for that student, or, that student has, an IEP, so maybe you get the resource teacher, all the people that might be connected to that student. So maybe, you can add different people. You can add the parent, if there's some issues going on, that you can add the parent as an alert. The parent can sign up to receive alerts on the student.
Right, I understand that
Okay.
part, but it sounded like the other dimension of your conversation related around professional groups, teachers.
Oh, yeah, that was the first part,
right,
yes.
that sort of thing.
Yes.
That's what I was referring to
Right,
as peer
okay,
groups.
sure,
Okay.
yes,
So
I'm
those were
sorry.
the two specific dimensions.
Collaborating with
But
peer-to-peer
the
and then-
student-centered is fabulous. I mean, that sounds great. That's an idea I hadn't thought about.
Okay, that's great.